And this time we're going to talk about imagery. I think that's my favorite part of reading, is how authors create a mental picture or relate to your senses just by using words. Let's see what some authors do. The cat ran to the village of the humans. He followed the tallest and strongest man to a round hut made of branches and long grass. Just as he was ready to ask the man if he could be his friend, the cat heard the voice of a woman coming from inside the hut. As you can see, this author used some imagery here. First, he followed the tallest and strongest man. So because they're using the superlatives, that's going to help you really picture this character. And then he heard the voice of the woman coming in from inside the hut. You know that that's appealing to your senses. When she had eaten her fill, she set about designing a garden that would remind her of the forest where she had spent her childhood. Enormous fruit trees sprang up, each one more beautiful than the last. Wildflowers carpeted the ground, and there was even a babbling brook for her to paddle in. Wow, how many senses can you see that author appealed to? Now let's go back to Harry the Dirty Dog. What kind of imagery did you notice in that book? You could go back and look before we move on. Remember when I said we had a superlative? Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. So another thing authors do is they play with words a little bit. Harry turned from a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots. I can picture that in my mind. Remember that superlative again? Harry's bath was the soapiest one he ever heard. Superlatives are a great way to really bring it home to the reader. It is the soapiest one. That helps me picture it. And last but not least, some of the imagery that stuck out to me was picturing Harry happily dreaming. So in summary, look for places in the book where your author is creating a mental picture or appealing to your senses, and you'll likely have found some imagery.